The following is a paid issue advertisement.
If the vote count is accurate, then how come the number of voters is different? And if it's not accurate, then why was it certified? We are suing Letitia James and the New York State Board of Elections for a conspiracy against fundamental rights. This is not about who won. It's not about what party. It's about the fact that they don't care about your rights. Paid for by RealAmerica.vote, a DBA of New York Citizens Audit Civic Fund, Incorporated.
Go to RealAmerica.vote.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi. Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
And we are back here on Cat and Cosby. Well, Mayor Mamdani unveiled his executive budget. Now it has to go to city council for approval. There'll be a lot of back and forth, but he had a big sign in front of him saying tax the rich. And there's a lot of plans in there to do so. Well, joining us now to talk about all this and more is Fernando Mateo. Fernando, what did you think of this?
Well, listen, I am tired of being taxed. I'm taxed up to the nose at this point. You know, Mayor Mamdani is trying to do what he believes is the right thing. His biggest problem is the advisors that he has around him. None of them know anything about business. None of them have ever earned any money. So all they do is hate the people that make money and that create jobs and that make things happen in this city. I really would wish for the mayor to reconsider and look at his staff and say, who amongst you has ever made any money? Who amongst you has ever run a business? Because guess what? We are running New York City. New York City is the biggest business in the world. Nothing bigger than New York City. Yet they don't know how to do it. And they don't find the right advisors that understand business, that understand what job creation is, who understand that befriending, okay, all of the billionaires and all of the millionaires of New York City, they will get a lot more than trying to force their way in and take what's not theirs, take what other people have earned, and that pisses me off. You know, Mayor Mamdani may have the right intentions, but he has to get the right advice. He needs small business people in a commission. He needs big businesses in a commission. He needs to get a tin can and go around and ask the Bezos, who just donated $100 million, okay, to help pre-K students, okay? You know, who will donate $100 million? Maybe he could have gotten $500 million from the guy if he were friendly and he would go to him with a tin can and say, I need your help. You know, we need common sense government. We don't need a government that's just bloated because they're all bureaucrats. These people continue to recycle themselves. They go to the city council. They leave the council. They go to the assembly. They leave the assembly. They go to the Senate. They leave the Senate. They go to borough president. Then from borough president, they go to controller.
It's a permanent job.
You know,
whatever, it's crazy. And Fernando, I mean, there is no common sense at all. I mean, what's going on in Virginia, me and Rita pointed it out to Professor Dershowitz, that they want to, the judges, the Supreme Court justices in Virginia that voted against the Democrats, they want to have a retirement age of 54 and get rid of them all. I mean, you can't make this up.
Right. It's like change the rules, right?
You know, the bottom line is that we don't have people that have any kind of experience running our government. So they do what they think is right. They feel that by giving the house away, they're doing the right thing. And that's not the way it works. People don't want handouts.
Let's look at the
People
education.
Want jobs. People want opportunities.
Fernando, let's look at the education of two of our congresswomen. Congresswoman from
AOC?
AOC. She gets rid of Amazon for that was going to invest $30 billion, and she stupidly says, this is how stupid this is. we're going to keep the $4 billion. We're going to give them back. There was no $4 billion. After Amazon put $30 billion into our city, 7 years from now, we give them back part of it.
Right, but she's telegraphing like she's going to save everybody money by doing it.
And what's the other Congresswoman? One more.
Who's the other one?
The one, the one in Minnesota?
Oh, Ilhan Omar.
Ilhan Omar. When she's reading World War II, World War with two Roman numerals, 2, she says World War 11. I mean, how stupid! I mean, don't you have to pass an IQ test or a history test or something?
Obviously not.
You just have to be elected. That's all.
Isn't that scary?
John, it's scary. It's not only scary. Understand, Ocasio-Cortez was a bartender. She had personality. She had charisma. And she beat a powerhouse in Queens.
Yes.
That's right, Crowley.
Totally unexpected. Yep. Totally unexpected. Why? Because she smiled, because she was young, because she was funny. Why did Mamdani win? Mamdani won because of his smile, because of his energy, because of his personality. You know, we have our biggest problem here are ourselves. We allow these people to become elected officials, and we do nothing about taking them out. You know, if these billionaires really wanted to do what's right, they would invest in solid candidates and they would get these people out of there.
One quick question, Craig. Craig, 12 years the GOP chairman of Brooklyn. Did you do such dumb things in Brooklyn like they do?
Never.
No, he didn't. But he got elected because of his lies. He got elected because of the promises he made to the young people. You're going to get free buses. You don't have to pay your rent. We're not going to raise your rent. He made promises to people. They believed these promises, and they voted him
just
in.
like Obama did.
It's not just about the promises. It's not just it's the charisma. It's the smile.
I agree.
I agree.
The whole social media
package.
phenomenon. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but none of them know a goddamn thing about business.
No,
They
none
don't
of them.
understand.
They know nothing.
They're chasing people away where they should be bringing them in.
We might as well bring back Sergeant Schultz and make him a congressman. Fernando Mateo.
He'd be better. He was a good actor.
Thank you so much for coming on. We have to go on. Thank you so much.
All righty.
77 WABC and Bergen Newbridge Medical Center honor the life of legendary broadcaster and our friend, Ernie Anastas.
Hi, it's Ernie Anastas. You know, your thoughts can affect how you feel. Bergen Newbridge Medical Center is the largest hospital in New Jersey, providing comprehensive, equitable, compassionate, and high-quality emergency inpatient and outpatient medical care, plus mental health services and substance use disorder treatment. The Bergen Newbridge team can address your total health needs in one convenient location. Call 201-225-7130 for an appointment or newbridgehealth.org.